Hello, my friends. As always, it's good to be back, and you may wonder what we are here to talk about today. From Taoist roots to a Muslim nation, the story of Malaysia. Strap in and get ready for another deep dive. Long before the crescent moon rose over Malaysia, this land was a crucible of mystical forces. Taoism, the way of balance, harmony, and the mysterious interplay of yin and yang, flowed through its people like the rivers winding through its rainforest. But as the tides of time brought change, new spiritual forces would arrive, creating a tapestry of beliefs, practices, and hidden magic that continues to this day. Taoism arrived with Chinese merchants who sought not only fortune, but also harmony with the spirits of this land. These traders and priests carried with them ancient practices, ways to commune with nature, summon spirits, and harness the five elements of wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. There is a tale of a Taoist priest named Lang, who it is said could speak with the jungle itself. When a village was plagued by sickness, he traced its source to a restless earth spirit beneath an ancient tree. Through a delicate balance of rituals, incantations written on yellow paper talismans known as fu, and burned to release their power, Lang calmed the spirit, restoring health to the people. But Taoist magic was not just about healing. There were whispers of adepts who could bend the wind, walk on water, and even see into the future. These abilities, however, required years of discipline and alignment with the Tao, the invisible force that binds the universe together. By the 13th century, Arab traders brought with them not only goods, but also the teachings of Islam. Among these traders were Sufi mystics, who spoke of a different kind of magic, a divine connection with the Creator that could transform hearts and even alter reality itself. One story tells of Sheikh al-Bukhari, a wandering Sufi who arrived in Malacca. He was said to possess karamat, or miraculous powers. When drought struck the region, Sheikh al-Bukhari prayed by the river, and rain fell within the hour. His fame spread, and through his gentle teachings, many converted to Islam, seeing it as a faith of power and peace. The Sufis, like the Taoist, believed in the unseen world. They spoke of divine love, spiritual journeys, and the ability to transcend the physical realm. But unlike Taoist magic, Sufi practices were deeply rooted in submission to Allah. Where Taoist priests sought harmony with nature, the Sufis sought union with the divine. And then came the Europeans, the Portuguese, the Dutch, and finally the British. Each brought their own faith, hoping to reshape Malaysia's spiritual identity. Christianity spread among certain communities, particularly those involved in colonial trade, yet it never became the dominant faith. Islam, by now, deeply rooted in Malay culture, was seen as a tool of governance by the British. They reinforced Islamic practices among the Malays, ensuring it remained central to the national identity. Meanwhile, Christianity was confined to the Eurasian and indigenous populations. Even as Islam became the dominant faith, the magic of the past did not vanish. Taoist rituals persisted in quiet corners, passed down through whispers and hidden practices. It is said that some Taoist masters discovered ways to conceal their temples from the uninitiated, shrouding them in illusions that only the worthy could see. Meanwhile, Sufi mystics continued their own practices, often blending with local traditions. Some Malay shamans, or bomos, adopted elements of both Taoist and Sufi magic, creating a unique spiritual tapestry. They spoke of summoning spirits for guidance, crafting protective amulets, and walking between worlds. These practices, though marginalized, revealed the hidden layers of Malaysia's spiritual identity, a blend of Taoist balance, Sufi devotion, and indigenous mysticism. Today, Malaysia is a beacon of Islamic culture, its identity shaped by centuries of faith and transformation. Yet, beneath this surface lies an undercurrent of ancient traditions. The Taoist roots of this land still whisper in the wind, while the Sufi mystics remind us of the power of divine love. Malaysia's story is not one of erasure, but of transformation, a fusion of beliefs and practices, each leaving its mark on the soul of the nation. And for those who seek, the Tao does remain, eternal and unbroken, hidden in the shadows of the crescent moon.